What's good, everybody? It's John. I come back at y'all another video. So here with this video, I wanted to talk about greatness and to highlight to you so that you can understand that greatness requires sacrifice, right? And by sacrifice, what I mean is that greatness will require you sacrificing your old self, right? You can't continue doing the same things that you've always done, right? Eating the same unhealthy foods, making the same bad decisions, right? It's time for a change. If you want different results, if you want to bring out the best version of yourself, you need to make changes and you need to decide who that person is, the person that you want to become, right? The level that you want to hit or achieve, right? How you need to be crystal clear in your mind how far you want to take it. Whatever it is, whatever area of your life it is, whether it's health, finances, right? Living situation, relationships with people in your life, right? Whatever desire you have, if you want to get there, it requires sacrifice and it requires you being the best version of yourself. And in order to do that, you need to get rid of your old self. Any limitation that you have, anything that's been holding you back to get to that next level, you need to get rid of those behaviors or just that person entirely, right? There's plenty of people out there who make decisions without thinking, make decisions without putting thought towards things, right? If the goal is for you to be in the best shape of your life, right, and you want that more than anything in your life, why is it that you still impulsively eat fast foods or sugary or drink sugary drinks or eat candy or things like that, right? If the main goal for you is to get healthy and you want to prioritize that over anything, right? Why are you still making decisions that's going to set you back, right? Why is that? Greatness requires sacrifice. Anyone who's great in anything in life has had to sacrifice a part of themselves or something in their life or things that they do or have done to get to where it is that they're going. And you're no different. But the funny part is that I believe that you can get there. I believe that you can make that change. I believe that greatness is within each and every one of us on this planet. All it takes is just for us to find something that's important enough for us to chase after, right? A dream or desire, a goal that's worthwhile, that you know that when you get there, it's something that's so meaningful that it's something that it will be hard for you to have lived this existence without achieving that, right? A goal that's that meaningful. When you're faced with that, right, there's going to be such motivation and inspiration. Like you're just going to be pushed towards that goal because you want it so bad. And so it's going to consume you. That's what you're going to be fixating on. And so you will probably end up sacrificing in other areas of your life. It's probably going to be things in your life that you're going to put less thought into. But that's okay. But that's a level of sacrifice that's required. Each of us are great at something. Each of us are unique and can be the best at something if we dedicate our mind, our hearts, and put our best foot forward. But you need to be able to do that. You need to be operating as though it were impossible to fail. You need to be operating. Sometimes greatness requires operating from a new level, operating from a new vantage point, operating from a new energy. What if you operated with the energy of the end goal already being done, right? Like, what if your goal was to be the CEO of the older owner of a company? How do you think that version of yourself operates? How do you think that version of yourself thinks, makes decisions, right? Like, how does that person speak? How does that person present themselves? You need to be operating from that end goal already in mind, believing that it's already done. That would completely change. That changes the energy and that completely changes everything for you because you're no longer believing as though if, this were a company, right? You're no longer believing as though you're just the entry level employee or that you're just a janitor or that you're just the analyst. If you operated from the perspective or the energy of already being the owner of the company, you would show up differently. You would present yourself differently. This is what I mean when greatness requires sacrifice, because sometimes it just requires you sacrificing your old self and being reborn into the 2.0 version, the 3.0 version of you, so that you can get to where it is that you're heading. If you operated from the perspective or the belief that it weren't possible to fail, you would take more quote unquote risks, right? Because you would believe that it's already done, that it's only a matter of time for you to get there, so that you wouldn't be playing it safe. Some people, their thought of an attempt would be to just give a half-ass try, and because they didn't reach the end goal immediately or on the first try or right away, right, that they think is just not possible. When sometimes greatness just requires relentless pursuit and dedication. And once again, sacrificing the things that aren't beneficial to you so you can make space for the things that are. Okay. Greatness doesn't have to be challenging. It doesn't have to be. It just requires a level of focus and sacrifice from the areas that don't serve you, and being able to push towards that goal, whatever goal it is that you have in mind, to show up each and every day as the person that has already achieved their goal, so that it is inevitable for you to arrive at that goal. There can be, if I were to use YouTube as an example, right? Let's just say someone has 1 million subscribers and you're a new YouTuber, right? In this case, right, if you're watching the video, I would consider myself a newer YouTuber, right? Because I only have a little over 12 subscribers, right? Or close to 24 subscribers in this moment. I can't operate this channel or myself as though I am just a content creator with 24 subscribers. I need to be operating as though I've already hit the milestone of 100K, 1 million, 10 million, as if I'm already at the end goal, right? Because it's not the subscriber count that gets you to become the person. It's the person. It's being the person that brings you that subscriber count, that brings you the 100K, the million, the 10 million. It's showing up as that person that's already done it. That is what's going to bring you subscribers. It's not the other way around. See, people have it confused. They think, oh, once I get that house, once I get that car, once I'm financially set, once I achieve that dream, I'll be happy and I'll be that person. I'll hold my head up high, being the man, feeling as though I'm the man, that I'm that guy because I have all these things. Not knowing that you need to feel that way and become that person in order to get all these things. So people think, oh, yeah, once I get all these accomplishments, that I'll then have the attitude. It's easy for you to have the attitude because you've accomplished all these great things. No. You need to have the attitude first in order to have everything else in your life. This is what greatness is. This is greatness requiring sacrifice. Being able to get rid of your old self and bring out the new version, the best version of yourself. Right? That end goal person, that end goal energy, that version of yourself, bring that person out so that you can achieve greatness, so that greatness will be attracted to you. And that is what's required of greatness. Greatness requires sacrifice. The question is, will you make that sacrifice? So this wraps up the video with greatness requiring sacrifice. Once again, guys, let's show up. And I'm out. See you guys for the next video.